Hello, unicorns. I am back. And I'm back to talk to you about the subject of money, especially under the present circumstances with COVID-19 and everything that's happened. A lot of people have felt challenged with respect to their businesses and their work. And the question is, what's going to happen now? How am I going to make this work? I don't have the money. The thing that I want to start with is that there are people who, in the best of economic situations, do not thrive. In the best of economic situations, there are people begging, there are people living on the street, there is poverty in the best of times. And in the worst of times, there are people who are thriving. When I got this, it was so freeing to me because I disconnected the cord that tied my prosperity to what was going on in the economy, the country, the world. Because I realized I can choose which camp I want to be in. And the camp that consists of prosperous people is not affected by anything that is going on out there. But when I start thinking, oh, there is a recession or the economic situation is really bad and my business is affected because my business involves public dealing. I need to be physically in front of people in order to do what I need to do. Now that belief is going to get in your way because you've closed all the other doors. Because there are so many other doors, but they're not there for you because you've closed them. This is so important, and every time someone loses their job or cannot find work or business isn't thriving, it's not doing what they want it to do, I always say this: do not see the work that you do as the only channel through which money can flow. Because the universe is so powerful that money can flow from anywhere. I'm going to tell you a quick story about one of our beautiful unicorns that I had not seen participating in the group for a while. So I reached out to her and I said, "What's up with you? Is everything okay? Do you need help with anything?" And I was so pleased with her response because she said, "My whole life has changed, Zara, because of the advice that you gave me." And this particular unicorn, so in the mastermind, unicorn, you know who you are that I'm speaking to. This unicorn is also in the same profession as yourself. Exactly the same profession. And she was having trouble finding gigs, as she puts it. And I said to her, let it go, because your money does not have to come through this work that you think it should come from. And I was thrilled this morning when she told me that because she listened, she took that advice to heart and she let it go, that a whole new opportunity fell into her lap. And she is now so busy with this new business that she doesn't have time to be active in the group. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so thrilled. And then, of course, I went and checked out her Instagram and checked out everything that she's doing, and I got so excited and happy for her. And this is what I want to say to you. You've got to cut the cord. You've got to stop thinking that money can only flow in one way, because money can flow in so many wonderful different ways. You do not have the vision or the foresight or the bird's eye view that the universe has. You don't know what could happen. You just have to let go of what is, and then what can be will appear. So when people are looking for work, I usually say, listen, when you're looking for work and you're thinking, I don't have money, that is an attitude of lack, which brings you more lack. That attitude of lack of abundance brings you more lack of abundance. So you've got to do whatever it takes to get money trickling in. And if that means that you're going to have to grab the first cash register job that shows up, then do that, because the feeling of being able to pay your bills is a good feeling, and feeling good will bring you more money. Do whatever it takes. I've done that. I was the vice president of so-and-so company, huge brand, everyone knows, when I came to Canada. Left that. Responsible for operations, retail operations across the country. And I came to Canada and didn't even get a cash register job. I had to be a restocker in order to just get money flowing in. I didn't think about it. I didn't create conditions and say, I have my MBA, I'm not going to go stock shelves. I didn't say that. I said, yes, money, yay! Because the feeling of money coming in brings more money in. And that is the key that you got to understand. You do what it takes. I was in that job for 1 month. And then something better happened. And then something better happened. Because I would much rather have a little bit coming in so I can keep all my commitments than wait. Because as I wait, I'm using up my resources. And when I feel that I'm using up my resources, that feels bad. But the abundance that I want will not come to me by feeling bad. The abundance that I want will only come to me by feeling good. So I've got to cut it out right away. I've got to cut it out, and I've got to find a way of getting my hands on money. Doesn't matter what I have to do. People say COVID-19, there are no jobs out there. My son found a job. And he told his manager, I want to work. And he's getting so many hours that I am surprised how much money he's stashing away. So, doesn't matter what's happening and COVID-19 and the situation out there. If you believe that you will find a job, you will find a job. I'll give you my son's example again. It was his belief that he would not be able to work until he got his driver's license. Because his whole thing was, we live in Canada, knee-deep snow, sometimes leg-deep snow. How am I going to go get to work and back? Mom can't drive me all the time. Mom has her own thing going on. So I've got to get my driver's license before I get work. And that's exactly what he got. His driver's license. The next day he had a job. And I was like, okay, that's your belief playing out. But that's okay. But the point is, he found a job in a so-called economy where there are no jobs. And he doesn't have any past experience. Nothing, zero. Right? So there are jobs out there. You just have to believe, and you have to be willing. And then you have to be willing and believe that more will come. The difference in the way you think makes all the difference in the world. And I will say this to you one more time. There are people who thrive in the worst of times. And there are people who go broke in the best of times. It has nothing to do with the economy. It has everything to do with you. Cut that cord and free yourself. And start telling yourself that you have the capacity to manifest the income, the money that you want, and be open to whatever comes. Get money flowing in. You'll feel like you have control. And when you feel like you have control, the universe gives you more control. Love you all lots. And I guess I'll see you soon because I'm going to jump into the other group now. Bye for now.